Real autonomy. What it could look like for Tobago. When people hear autonomy, they think Tobago want to cut ties. But what if autonomy just means Tobago pulling its weight and Trinidad catching a break? This is part 3 of 3. What real autonomy could look like and why it's not rebellion, it's respect. We've seen how Tobago got pulled into a union it didn't ask for. And now the imbalance still shows up today, from port to decision making. But what if we hit reset? What if Tobago had a real autonomy, not just in name, but in power? First, let's be clear, autonomy is not a breakup. It's not Tobago storming out of the house with suitcase in hand. It's more like, if we living in the same house, I should be able to fix the roof without needing permission to buy a ladder. It's not about cutting off. It's about stepping up. So what would autonomy actually look like? Port control. Tobago could run Scarborough's port, manage customs, and sign direct shipping deals. Budget power. Not just waiting on transfers, but having a say in how funds are used. Infrastructure decision. Tobago could greenlight its own projects, port upgrades, airport expansion, roads, local laws. The island could pass Tobago-specific rules around tourism, land use, and trade. Still, some people have doubts, and the concerns are real. Some fear autonomy could create confusion. Others worry it could weaken national unity. And many wonder whether Tobago has the capacity to manage more responsibility right now. That's exactly why this can't be rushed and why it has to be done together. To help shape the vision, Tobago could look to another Caribbean island for inspiration. That island, Nevis. Nevis is part of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. 2 islands, 1 country. But Nevis has its own island administration, legislative authority, budget oversight, a port authority that manages Long Point Port on its own. In 1996, Nevis passed the Port Authority Ordinance, giving it control over cargo and customs at its own port, without needing St. Kitts' approval. That means Nevis collects its own revenue from port operations, reinvests it locally, makes infrastructural decisions that matches its needs. And it still remains part of the country. Nevis didn't separate, it just functions more efficiently because the system fits. For Tobago, it starts with one thing: redefining the marriage. Tobago and Trinidad must come to a clear shared understanding of what autonomy means and write that agreement in the constitution. That means defining exactly what Tobago would manage and what stays national, like immigration.